Have you ever felt like you're searching for something that doesn't exist anymore? A genuine connection in a world that seems to prioritize everything else? Statistics show a growing number of men are single, and it's not for a lack of trying. It's because the landscape of dating has fundamentally changed. Many women today are on a quest for validation, career success, and absolute personal freedom, often leaving partnership and deep connection as an afterthought. Being a man with traditional values can feel like you're speaking a different language in a world that has rewritten the rules. Modern cultural narratives often suggest that a committed partner is a bonus, not a necessity, and that self-actualization is the ultimate goal. For men seeking a woman who values family, loyalty, and building a future together, this environment can be incredibly disheartening. You're not imagining things. The culture often makes you feel like your desires are outdated, but the truth is, women who share your values are out there. They're just not the ones making the most noise or chasing the latest trends. They're quietly observing, looking for a man of substance, purpose, and integrity. The real challenge isn't that these women don't exist, but rather becoming the kind of man they would choose. In this video, we'll explore how to navigate this complex dating world, avoid incompatible partners, and connect with women who are looking for the same things you are. The dating world today isn't just about chemistry. It's a complex game of social status, online attention, and perceived scarcity. The rise of dating apps has given everyone an illusion of infinite choice. When you can swipe through hundreds of profiles, people start to act like consumers shopping for the best deal, rather than individuals looking for a genuine connection. This overabundance of options rarely leads to the best outcome. We're aiming for depth, not just a wide net. At the same time, certain ideologies have promoted a fierce independence, sometimes at the expense of traditional feminine qualities, sending a message to women that prioritizing personal happiness above all commitments is the only path. We're also seeing a trend of delayed marriage, meaning people enter the dating scene with more baggage, higher walls, and more rigid expectations. And let's not forget how traditional masculinity is often portrayed in a negative light. This can lead men with strong values to hide who they truly are, morphing into what they think women want to see, just to get a foot in the door. But this approach is built on a shaky foundation, suggesting that love is conditional upon performance. You're essentially trying to find a long-term partner in an environment designed for short-term gratification. So how do you play this game intelligently? It starts with discerning the real signals from all the noise. You're operating with limited information, so your objective is to understand a woman's core values, not just her superficial presentation. This means you have to be willing to ask meaningful, value-based questions early on. Don't waste your time or hers. Inquire about her views on family, long-term goals, and her understanding of masculine and feminine dynamics. If you want a family, bring it up. A woman who is serious about partnership will welcome this kind of conversation. A woman who isn't will likely become defensive or evasive, revealing her own uncertainty. But it's not just about asking and listening. It's about observing. Look for signs of warmth, humility, and personal accountability. These are the quiet signals that often get drowned out by louder, more performative behaviors. And most importantly, watch for consistency. Does her behavior over time match the words she says? Many people, both men and women, can put on a front. True character is revealed not in a single evening, but through consistent action. Every interaction you have is a piece of data that helps you build a more accurate picture of her value system. Avoid the temptation to rush into things based on physical attraction alone. Take your time and pay close attention. A man with a strong sense of self creates a framework that naturally filters potential partners. Instead of trying to figure out if she's the right one, you establish your own standards and see who aligns with them. This starts by living your values without apology. A woman who is genuinely feminine will be drawn to your strength and conviction. She won't see it as a threat. You also need to be mindful of your environment. Stop looking for a life partner in spaces that don't align with your values. The chances of finding a traditional woman in a nightclub or through superficial dating apps are slim. You are what you attract, and where you look determines what you find. Think about the places and communities that reflect the kind of life you want to build. That's where you're more likely to meet someone on the same wavelength. And crucially, introduce your boundaries early on. If a woman consistently challenges your standards or shows disrespect for your principles, she is showing you that you are not compatible. If you compromise your boundaries every time they are tested, you will lose her respect and, more importantly, your own. This isn't about controlling someone or trying to change them. It's about attracting someone by being firmly rooted in who you are. In this game, your actions are your most credible signal. You don't need to announce that you're a good, loyal man. You need to demonstrate it through your behavior. Live a disciplined life, even when no one is watching. Take the lead in conversations and in making plans. Show, don't just tell. If you want her to trust you, be trustworthy. If you want her to depend on you, be dependable. A woman with strong values and a clear sense of self isn't easily swayed by empty words. She's looking for character in action. When she sees it, she will signal back with appreciation, support, and a softness that indicates trust. A woman who is operating from a place of suspicion or competition will test your boundaries not out of curiosity, but in an attempt to challenge you. This brings us to the long-term perspective. Modern dating culture often encourages short-term thinking. Don't get too attached. Keep your options open. But if you're looking for a lasting partnership, you need to adopt a different strategy. Avoid getting physical too quickly with someone you see long-term potential with. Don't abandon your purpose, your friends, or your personal goals to merge your life with hers prematurely. Maintain your own frame. It's also critical to model integrity. Don't use manipulation or games to try and lock her in. If you give your word, keep it. Don't make promises you can't deliver on. And perhaps most importantly, do not let past negative experiences make you bitter. You may have encountered women who were not right for you, but the woman you are looking to build a future with will not tolerate resentment for things she did not do. Remain steady, strong, and composed. Your consistency over time is what will build her trust. This isn't about reacting to her every move. It's about being the stable force in the interaction. A woman who is truly aligned with you will eventually mirror your commitment to cooperation and shared values. So get clear on what you're looking for. Think about the qualities that matter most to you. If you value a nurturing spirit, look for someone who prioritizes her home and relationships. If you value humility, look for someone who is curious and open-minded, not someone who speaks with an air of superiority. When you know what you're looking for, you'll be better equipped to recognize it. And remember, if you change your strategy, you change the game. And if you change the game, you change the outcome. Be patient, be strategic, and be unapologetically you. The right woman will not only appreciate it, she'll be looking for it. If you found this exploration insightful, please give this video a like and share it with someone who might benefit from it. And don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the psychology of modern relationships. This is Goodbye, Mr. Nice. Thank you for watching.